All right, welcome back for another video. Today we're going to go over some creepy, weird TikToks that will make you question reality. Remember, this is for entertainment purposes only, and you decide what you see. Let's get into it.
Can someone explain what's going on here?
And we are witnessing that today. The other value of technology, I will point out, was after a round of intense finishing conversations and negotiations over the weekend that started on Saturday morning with the speaker and myself and the trade rep, Robert Lighthizer. We went back and Mr. Trump, the speaker, was on a hunting expedition. We spoke with him frequently. But the speaker talked to me earnestly about we're near. And on Sunday, when Tom Brady was about to take it in, all of a sudden I looked at my phone. It said Pelosi for caller ID. Long wisdom tells me, the hell with Brady, take the call.
And I was watching Baltimore and
So this is a transformative agreement. It's a template, I believe, for future agreements. Our constant emphasis was on enforceability. We fixed that. And the idea and the notion that the president of the AFL-CIO, Rich Trumka, would be supportive of this initiative, I think, tells the story. But this is more than a triumph for organized labor. It's a triumph for workers everywhere across America. In terms of the working group members, I want to say that they strengthened the labor standards. They strengthened the environmental chapters. They enhanced the verification mechanisms for environmental trade. With the unflinching leadership of the speaker, we also secured important changes in USMCA.
That's creepy. I don't know exactly what's going on with her. She may just be very nervous and she has some odd tics. But opening the eyes like that, sometimes just one eye, constantly looks like she's struggling with something. I don't know. That creeps me out. That was creepy. My thoughts are that's just like an artifact, which is like a digital artifact, which is what they call little glitches in a camera. Definitely looked like some crazy eyes, though.
Real life reptilians caught on camera, part 1.
That's the most sacred thing we have. We know how elections go in this country.
What the fuck is that? That is not a lens flare.
What is going on, man? This guy's face.
Investigations.
What?
Let's see something widespread.
What's wrong with him? Oh, they cut him off.
Okay. That girl with the brown eyes, her eyes shifting over like that, that was definitely not a digital artifact. That was interesting. That last one with the political guy, definitely an artifact. And I'm sure if you get a terrible picture in, perhaps CNN will cut the feed. Not to say that political theater isn't a completely real thing.
Some traits that symbolize vibrationally the idea of that color and the species that you call avians. But they're not exactly in the way many people on your planet have depicted them at all. They're very different in their own reality.
Can you elaborate a little bit on that?
I can. Very briefly. You understand the...
All right, sorry to interrupt, but I think perhaps this guy's supposed to be channeling another consciousness or entity, and he's allowing it to speak through him. The reason I say that is his eyes are closed, and then when they switched the picture, there was a big crystal there. It just kind of seems to fit.
And the concept that many of you have referred to also as reptilian.
Mm-hmm.
Yes? Don't be afraid. There's nothing to be afraid of. In a sense, they were the first hybridization using genetic material from what you call the dinosaurs. Yes?
Okay.
And they were genetically altered to be what you call sentient thinking beings. The reason so many of you are afraid in their presence is because they were evolved from what you consider to be an apex predator. And by being in their presence, their vibration, even though they mean you no harm, it triggers what you call the survival mechanism because you consider yourselves to be prey in their presence, even though you're not. The idea of the so-called blue avians are an evolutionary offshoot of the reptilians, because if you stop and think about it a moment, you know that a branch of dinosaurs on your planet evolved into what you call birds, yes?
Yes.
Therefore, many scientists on your planet are now beginning to more accurately refer to birds as
Dinosaurs.
yes, but specifically avian dinosaurs.
Okay.
Yes?
Yes.
So blue avians are an offshoot species, an evolutionary branch off the idea of the original reptilians, so they are cousins in a sense. Some traits that...
What do you guys think? I'll tell you right now, if a reptilian humanoid popped up right next to me, I would not trust that thing. As a matter of fact, I would take action immediately. I would be gone. All right.
Beyonce the Reptilian. Beyonce the Reptilian.
I didn't catch that one. Did you catch it?
Hell no. Hell to the no. What is that? Look at her face.
Really inspiring. And not unpleasant.
That's a reptilian. That's liquid crystallization, bro. Nah, bro. I've done my research about shape-shifting and liquid crystallization, bro. That's exactly what the fuck that is. Hell nah, bro. Shape-shifting liquid crystal networks can transform their morphology and properties in response to external stimuli. Them motherfuckers on the news are fucking reptilians, bro. Don't trust them. Whoa.
They might be, honestly, these people on the news. They definitely don't come across as actual thinking human beings. That's for sure. Okay, reptilian, I don't know, but let's keep going.
Bruh, there's more. The fuck is that? No, bruh. What is that? Oh, hell no.
She is big, reptilian human. They look people.
Anytime it dips below 20 is when it's potentially dangerous. So should fires start, they have the potential to spread very, very quickly. Single digit.
Dude, look at this shit right
now in Palm Springs. Now these are levels.
She is big, reptilian human. They look people.
Anytime it dips below 20 is when it's potentially dangerous.
Don't.
Tell you that the Alpha Draconans are here now. Where?
There are 1,833 of them that have been living underground between 100 and 200 miles beneath the surface. They've been here, some of them have been here a long, long time. They have lifespans that are thousands of years. They're carnivorous. They're not friendly to mankind, at least the ones that are here.
That's one that I would more likely trust than the other guy who says they mean no harm, the guy who was channeling people with his eyes closed. This seems a little more legit.
They carnivorous, they eat humans?
Yes. And they need to be, they won't eat a dead human. It has to be alive at the time of the killing. Their preference is children. You know, and we've been told, you shouldn't talk about that. You know, there are other people say, well, you better not talk about the reptilians. Well, you know, bull. Why not? According to the Andromedans, they're responsible for 31,712 children disappearing in the last 25 years from the United States. These children were food. And I'm supposed to just shut up and not say anything about it because people don't want to hear it? That's tough. That's tough. Westchester County, in the last 5 years, 3,000 children in Westchester County, New York, have vanished without a trace. Where are they going? Why are we allowing this to happen? And why should people stay in denial about it?
Now, how are they able to do this? How are they able to? How are they able to? How are they able to do it? How are they able to come up out of this from underground and do it, or do they have?
There are tunneling systems everywhere. They're being helped by the Greys, and also there are groups within the higher echelon that are actually helping them acquire this.
So human beings are abducting the kids and getting them to the Greys, who in turn give them to the Alpha Draconans?
That's right. That's part of the deal.
Part of the deal.
Some people, like the bloodlines of the global cult, as I call it, have twin or hybrid information fields, one human and one not human. Now, to hide their true nature, the human field is the one projected in public, and any observer will decode that field into something holographically human. But when the other non-human field becomes the dominant one, when the information fields shift, the observer is first decoding the human field and then suddenly the non-human field, reptilian or whatever it is. To the observer's decoded holographic reality, someone has shifted from a human form to a non-human form physically, but there's nothing physical about it. The transformation has taken place only in the observer's holographic decoding processes in their head. It is an information shift, not a physical one.
That actually makes a lot of sense to me. I like that one. I actually kind of believe that we're in some sort of simulation that was created by whoever, perhaps God. And there's ways, I mean, if you look at quantum physics and the double slit experiment, go look that up. If you haven't looked that up, go look up the double slit experiment, quantum physics, okay? That'll tell you all you need to know. That's a replicatable experiment that kind of shows on the very smallest levels that things aren't exactly as they seem. It's very strange, provable. And I wonder if Lady Di did say they're not human. That could just be, perhaps they do incredibly inhumane things. They're evil, essentially. Yeah, but I don't know. What do you think? What do you think about reptilians?
Was Mike trying to tell us something about shape-shifting? I was a huge Michael Jackson fan. But something seems odd. You'll see what I mean. Watch till the end. You be the judge. At the end of this clip, it's revealed that the Black Cat is actually Michael Jackson. In this next clip, you will see him change from green and back.
Bravo.
Next, we'll notice his eyes look like reptilian eyes, not a zombie or a werewolf. And again, in this scene, he'll go from human back to green. I guess zombies can be any color, but green is the most noticeable color. Reptilian eyes. Mike says he doesn't write his own songs. I understand that some people give credit to a higher being for their talents, but watch until the end.
I'm just a source, I'm just a tunnel, a tube through which they come. I feel somewhere in space they've all been written before. I mean, Billie Jean and Beat It and all those songs have been up there somewhere. It just came through to me. That's how I really feel. So I even though I did it, I just can't always take credit. It's like any great artist, I guess. Leonardo da Vinci. I mean, he's doing it, but it's some other higher force that's making it happen.
Maybe that's who we see in the next clip doing the moonwalk. Yes, the film is grainy, but just pay attention to his entire body. He seems to get bigger and turn green. In particular, watch his neck and his eyes start to bulge. Check it out. After watching this video hundreds of times, it's still hard for me to admit that Mike could have been a shapeshifter. I'll admit I am a little suspect. Look at his eyes, and that neck is a little bit long. You, be the judge.
Yeah, I don't know about the whole shapeshifter thing. Michael Jackson was the greatest pop star of all time. All time. That's my personal opinion. But I don't know about the whole shapeshifter thing, but when he talks about getting those songs from somewhere else, I've heard a lot of other famous artists like him say the same thing. Beyonce said the same thing. You know, when she goes up on stage, all of a sudden it's like something takes over her and does all the dancing. It's weird stuff. All right, let's take a look at one more.
Hey, bro, this is undeniable proof, bro. If y'all say that this is fake, y'all too fried. Pay attention. Look, y'all, look. Oh, my God. Pay attention, bro. Keep looking, keep looking. Oh, my God, bro. You see his hand? Yo. Oh! Hey, nah, bro. Hey, yo! Listen, I know we've seen this video.
I like being stuff that's other than what everybody expects. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean? What is that? Ah! One more time. Oh, my God!
All right, guys. I don't know about that last one. But there's definitely some interesting stuff in here. What are your thoughts on all this? Legitimately. What do you actually think about some of this stuff? I mean, some of it is obviously just for fun, but some of it kind of, you know, some of it kind of holds a little bit of ring of truth for some reason. Anyways, guys, do me a favor, hit the like button on this video, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.